Hey guys, Travis from Scriptic.net here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build and set up your basic HTML project. And this is really a starting point for a lot of different web projects you can do. And so what you want is basically a file structure that you can use that's organized, and so you're not just throwing all your files in one folder, and it's going to really help you when you go down the line for bigger projects. And so even if you've never made one before, this is a good place to start watching this video. It'll just help you get set up. So the first thing you want to do is you need a empty folder. So I have one here called Demo1. So inside Demo1 we just have nothing right now, but we want to make sure our Explorer window, everything is going to display correctly. So the first thing that everyone should do is just make sure that if they go to Tools here, okay, so if you go to Tools here and you go to Folder Options and you go to View and scroll down here to where it says Hide Extensions for Known File Types, you want to make sure this box is not checked. So if it's checked like that, just go ahead and uncheck it and hit OK, and that's going to help us later on. You'll see in a minute. And if you can't see this Tools menu here, hit the Alt key and it should pop up. A lot of times in Windows 7 that's actually hidden to start with, so just a hint there. So okay, our Explorer window is ready. Now let's start putting some things in it. So we want to set up a few basic folders to start with. That's going to help us stay organized. So if you right click and you go to New and you say Folder, the first folder I want you to create is called Images, so just name it Images, and you guessed it, that's where all our images are going. So we're going to create some other folders. Let's call this one CSS, and that is where our style sheets are going to go. I'm going to talk more about that later in some later videos, but we just want to have that in place for now. And also, if we go and make another one, we're going to name this one JavaScript, or actually just JS. Let's just call it JS, and that's where our JavaScript files are going to go. And that's going to come in way later in some of the later tutorials. Basically, for the first thing you make, you're not going to involve any JavaScript right now, but it's good to just be aware that that's a thing right now, and it's good to have later on. So these are our three main folders. A lot of websites are set up in this exact structure, just like this. So, these three folders, and then what we want to do from here is create an actual file, an HTML file. So if we right click and go to New, and we want to say Text Document, and what this is going to do is going to create a new document for us. And if you see, we can actually change this .txt, and what we want to do is rename this entire file and rename it index.html. So go ahead and do that, hit enter. It's going to confirm that you really want to do this, say yes, and that's our index.html, and that's really all you have to do. This is a great way to just start off any website, any web project you have. You can really build off from here. It's pretty scalable. It's really a good way to organize things. So in these folders, if you want right now, we can create a CSS file. We're not going to use it for now, but if you go into the CSS folder, you can actually go to New, use the same process of making a text document, and we're going to rename this one style.css. So we'll just have that there for now. It'll be ready for us to modify later. So this is our main setup right here, and in later videos we're going to be building off of this, and yeah, that's really all you need right now. Next you're going to need a text editor and some other things we're going to talk about later on, but we'll get into that on the next video. So this is a good place to start, and yeah, just keep watching the next part for we're actually going to edit the HTML inside it and maybe get something to display on a page if we're lucky. So yeah, we'll see you next time.